Hello my Libra people, thank you for coming to watch my video. So Libras, you guys are lovely Libras. You guys are very people that are try to be very equal towards everyone, not very judgmental towards other people. You don't look at people any different ways. You love everybody the same. You are very equal, and you don't really care if people are poor or rich. You don't care if people are a different race than you. You don't care if you guys are very, very open-minded people for the most part, depending on your other planetary placements. But what does Libra need to know for the month of September 2020? Let's see, what does Libras need to know? September 2020. Really? Ooh. I'm not gonna say nothing yet. Not saying anything yet. So, what do Libras need to know? You guys got wonderful cards right now. Dang. You guys are doing good. Sorry, I live by the base and the planes are always driving through here. Some days it's more than others, and today it's more than others. Not every day is it like this, but it happened to be today that I'm out here filming on my porch, and they're loud. That's okay. Wow. Okay. So, all right, so what do you Libras need to know for the month of September 2020? So I do see a new beginning, something that you've been working on very hard, and you've been waiting for it to grow. It's like a plant. You've been waiting for that plant to grow, and now it is gonna finally bloom. So this month is looking good as of whatever it is that you've been waiting for is coming. Some of you I do see might be, it's a relationship. Maybe even that your relationship that you are in is going to bloom into something better. And, you guys might be doing really good for the ones that are in a relationship. But I do see a new beginning, a new starting in life, something that is karmic, that is good karma, that needs to come and that is supposed to happen for you to flourish. Okay, but I do see some of you, I do see a man coming into some of you in your lives. It could be romantically. It can be romantically, but I do see money as well, and you have pretty good money this month. Maybe if it's not money, it's stability, but I do see money. You have money coming in, and it looks like you will have a better month this month for money. Yeah, you got some karma that's coming this month, and it's not bad karma though. Something that has to happen. And then you have another karma card, which is something that needs to happen as well. But this is like this, it's a standing stone. So the standing stone represents, okay, in time, this is what happens. But it's also, for some of you that are into magic and, casting spells, it can be for that, a spell that is going to change your life. But I also see that there will be an ending to a certain situation. I'm not sure what the situation is, but I do see an ending and a new beginning, one door closing for another door to open. And it is going to, when that happens, it's going to be a transformation, and it's going to make you bloom. Okay, like you have been working really hard for something, and finally it's going to come, and finally you're going to get what you've been wanting. So your seeds that you have been sowing are going to be fruitful. Okay, so you've been working really hard for something, and it's coming. But know that this is something as well, like I said, it's transformation, something that's going to transform into, but it's like you have to go through something else to get to that transformation. So whatever it is though, remember that it'll be for the good, and it's going to expand. It's going to be expansion for you, okay? All right, so let's go to people, my Libras that are in a relationship, what they need to know for this month. What do they need to know for this month? September 2020. Can't believe it's September already. It's so crazy. So tomorrow is a full moon, you guys. And in one of my other videos, I looked it up, and I said it was going to be in Aries, because I seen the A when I looked it up, and it's really Aquarius. But I do Vedic astrology. So now we're going to be the Aquarius moon. I think that's a pretty cool moon. I cannot believe it's September. What do people that are in a relationship need to know for September 2020, the Libra people? And if this does not resonate to you, make sure that you do watch your other signs. It's not, obviously not all of these are going to really fit with you. And you know, I do different astrology than Western astrology. So some people, they'll say, oh, I'm a blah, blah, blah. And then they really never feel like they are that type of person. But it's like you grew up thinking that you're a Gemini, and you never thought that Gemini really fit you. But then later I came into, this was my story. I grew up thinking I was a Gemini, and I never felt really like I was a Gemini. I never connected to that. And then I learned the Vedic astrology, and it blew my mind, because that is what I felt like. And it makes sense, because we're all 12. We all have 12 houses, and they're all ruled by all 12 zodiacs, and they're just meaning different things in different parts of your life. And with the planets that sit there, it even gives you that energy more. So, you know, you could be a Cancer rising and an Aries moon with the Sun, Taurus sun, and then you might have more energy that sets in, you know, Scorpio or Virgo or something. You know, it doesn't, that means you have all of that energy, not just those three. But the rising sign is what people perceive you as, and that's how your person is. That's a big part of you. But then also you have your moon sign, which is how you feel and how you think. And then you have your sun sign, which is your soul, and what your real intent is within your soul. All right, so this month for you lovers, you people that are in relationships, which you got the Lovers card, which is really good. And I do see that there's something that you're going to be noticed for in your relationship. And it feels like you guys might get into an argument about something, but once you are in this argument, it's like you're going to win the argument. Just to let you know, you're going to win the argument. It's like you have the full capacity to have control over this. Some Libras are a little bit easier to push around, and you guys are just like, okay, well, whatever, you know, which is not a bad thing, because you guys are just like, okay, you guys will just be like, whatever. But I do see that if you do get into an argument this month, you are going to be the one that achieves this, or you will feel like it anyway. You'll be like, oh, well, you know, which is a Libra. They could be like, they're the person that's more to look at the better side. But I do see that you're creating something new, and that something, I see a new creative energy coming from you. I see you, oh, wow, okay. So I do see that you're going to be creative with your relationship. You might be doing something new with your mate, but I do see you feel a little bored with your mate at this time at. But I do see that there is something coming that you might feel a little overwhelmed about, and you might get a little bit of depression, and you might feel, you know, like whatever this is that's going to happen, it's going to happen really quickly, and you're not going to know it until it happens. You're just going to be like, boom, and it's happened. But for the good, it will be for the good. It might leave scars, but it'll be all for the good. Sometimes we have to go through things, and sometimes we're like, what the hell, why did I have to go through that? And then later you think about it, and you're like, wow, I am so glad I had to go through that, because I wouldn't have learned this, I wouldn't have learned that, and this wouldn't have happened, and this wouldn't have happened if this didn't happen. So something is coming, so be prepared for that. But know that you have to look at the good, which for Libra, they pretty much will be like, okay, well, this happened because of that. So that's good that you guys are like that. So what else do I see for you guys? I see you guys, you guys might be showing something to your mate this month. Like, you might be proud of something, and it's like, hey, you guys will be showing them whatever it is that you're creating. You're going to create this new thing, and you're going to be so excited about it. And maybe it's just your feelings. Maybe it's just your feelings on how you feel in your relationship. Maybe it'll be coming to a different level of relationship for some of you. Maybe some of you are just in a new relationship, and then it's starting to become more than just what it's been. So I do see you guys winning. If you guys do get into an argument, you winning, you having all the control of it and making it better, whatever the situation is. I also see money as well, and you creating something, using your money to create something new, okay? But be careful if you are one of those that are using your money to create something new, like spending your money to make money. For some of you, it might not go as well as you think. So be careful. Don't spend too much money, all right? That's for couples. For my Libra Ascendant for September 2020, what do we need to know for the single people for September 2020? The single Libras. Single Libras. What do they need to know for September 2020? Remember, if I did them 3 times. Can't remember. It's okay, I can do that one more time. You're being a little stubborn though, huh? It is getting warm out here. It felt good out here when I first got out here, but now it's starting to become a little sticky and sweaty. But that's what happens when you live in South Texas. It's kind of cool, but it's always humid here. Even when it's like 50 degrees, it's still humid. It's humid all the time. I did see that everybody's going to get cold fronts. I wish that we were getting a cold front, but we're not. It's still going to be warm. Maybe not as warm, since the rest of the United States is cooling down. What do the single Libras need to know for September 2020? I just got out of the shower, and now I'm already sweating. Sweating. That's okay, though. All right, so what do we have for our Libra singles? All right, so honestly, I don't see anything within relationship coming to you this month. I feel like you guys are more focused on your money and how to flourish these new ideas that you have. You have a lot of ideas coming, and it's like, I feel like some of you might have somebody from your past that you're still trying to change. Like you're trying to get out of a certain situation that you were in. Some of you might still kind of be attached to that situation, but you need to learn how to detach yourself from that, okay? Some of you are just going to transform into something new. Some of you are going to leave behind stuff. Maybe you're at the end of a relationship, just now becoming single, but like I said, some of you are still attached to somebody. But in the long run, once you detach your energies, like, okay, this is how I explain it. Like, you're a person and they're a person, and you have your energy and they have their energy. So once you guys are binded together and you become a couple, and you start sharing the same energies and you become a whole nother energy but together. When you split up, you have to slowly disconnect that energy from each other, and some of you are going to be totally split up, but your fingertips are still touching. Like, you still have that energy. It's like you just need to let completely go of that energy and walk away. So once you do that, though, you're going to flourish. You're going to feel really good about yourself. People will also you're also going to feel, it's like you're going to have a I want to say that you're going to be rewarded for something that you have done, and maybe it's from a family member, or maybe it's from somebody that's really close to you, and once you let go of that relationship, they're going to be like, yes, you finally did it, and you're going to feel maybe a lot of hurt during this time because you finally let go, but in all reality, it is for the best for you, because that's just what we do. We will connect ourselves, and sometimes it's just hard to, especially if you have a karma with them. And karma doesn't mean that it's all bad, like I say all the time. Karma is just meaning karma. Karma means you have to go through something to get to the other side. It's like a door. You go through that door and you have to shut it all the way to go into the next door. But I do see that some of you have you're focused on your money, and you're like full force towards just the money, and you are just like, okay, I got this. Some of you might be leaving another job and going to a new job, and some of you might be going into a class of some sort and learning something new. But I do see you guys going through some unnecessary worries and anxiety. You will have anxiety about something, and you'll be worried about something. I'm not sure if it has to do with relationship, but I feel like either if it's money, then you will be. Some of you that are going to go to a new job, you might be worried about, is this job good enough? Am I making the right decision? But yes, you need to understand that it is unnecessary worries. So in other words, yes, you're going to have it, but you need to know that the universe and God have your back. You are going to be doing the right thing. So that's what I see for you guys, all right? I also see for some of you, you guys need to meditate and step away for a minute and be like, sometimes we need to find ourselves one with the earth. Which I love to do. Just go out to your favorite place and you sit there and you don't think of nothing. You just listen to nature. You listen. I love to go out to the ocean. I love to just sit there and just listen. And all I do is listen to the ocean waves, and it's just like amazing to me, and it clears my mind, and it releases any anxiety that I have. So with that anxiety that you're having, take the time to go to your favorite place in the nature and just sit and relax, and don't think about nothing. Just think about what you hear. And right now I hear sirens, but anyways. All right, so this is your guys' sign, my Libras. And I thank you guys for coming to watch, and I hope to see you next time. Deuces.